Happy Saturday mid-morning snack. The Tanis Diet with running the volume. I'm going to do, this is not my full mid-morning snack, however, I've already featured one of the things I'm going to have before is a English muffin with hazelnut spread and peanut butter. That's my The Tanis Diet and The Tanis Diet with the Tanis Diet definitions playlist. So that one's there. So I'm going to do this, and then I might have my English muffin a little bit later in the morning. So I'm going to call this mid-morning snack. Each of the items I'm featuring here, I've eaten on kind of all of the Tanis Diet and its variations. Be it just the Tanis Diet with PMS modifications, the Tanis Diet for maintenance, or the Tanis Diet with running low volume. So up first is Dublin shortbread cookies. This is Pepperidge Farm. And these were perfect. So instead of like a no fat or low fat item, there's still, 2 cookies are 130 calories, so they're still pretty low calorie. But they've got more fat, and I've mentioned before that I like fat as a fuel source a little bit more than like sugar, especially in items where there can be like no fat and then low fat, or just regular fat but low calorie, so to speak, serving size. So this is a higher fat compared to a no fat or a low fat item that I like. And then I'm doing another Fage 2% milk fat total yogurt, this time with peach mix in. And so this is 120 calories. And so I'm going to do, so this is 120, and I'm going to do 4 cookies. So 2 cookies 130, so 260 for 4 cookies. And then plus the 120 is going to be 380. Saying the calculation out loud this time, so since I've gotten the calories wrong in the past one, just jump to something. So doesn't mean I get it right. You can do the math yourself, and I highly support that. All right, so let's get started with the Dublin. I've featured these actually in a video before. I should link to that in the video description. So I featured this in a video back in 2020, over 3 years ago. I think it was September 2020. And I was having difficulty during the pandemic. We had difficulty. There were food shortages, and these got hit. Pepperidge Farms. Ooh, I get a whole tray. They come in little trays. Like there's a tray, and each tray has 4 cookies. Let's see if I can get this out. And I am part Irish, and my name Tanis is Old Irish for timely. So here's what a cookie looks like, and here's the tray. And I'm Irish on both sides of my family. I think the most recent for my mom's side is Gillespie clan, and then on my dad's side, most recent is Cowell clan of Ireland. And I have family from Northern Ireland and like the Republic of Ireland, so it's the island of Ireland kind of thing. Those regions. And so growing up, yes, we would have shortbread cookies in kind of in Dublin style. And it'd be like, you're eating cookies of your ancestors, kind of like these cookies are part of you, kind of thing. So it's, yeah. You get a little bit about this is what my family, what I ate growing up and what my family ate in the past, style-wise kind of thing. They are buttery, or shortbready, maybe like shortening, I don't know. How about rich? Melt in my mouth, even with the crumbly, which I like. It's not hard on the teethies. Any YouTube updates? I've been watching a lot of YouTube, have been for over a year now, like on every single day. So I've been doing that for what, over 380 days consecutively. Timmy's Takeout, I'll do a mention in the video description. I don't know if those links will go away someday or not. Timmy is perhaps the most creative 24-hour food video YouTuber that I have encountered or seen. And he's consistently creative. And Stephen Patula, so that's one. Second, Stephen Patula, yesterday, Friday, 6 October 2022, as of the day stamp of that publishing of that video, published a vlog. He's a McDonald's employee who shows his work. And he posted a vlog of him actually do like vlog form, and he ate food and stuff. And I was like, whoa, mind blown. YouTube is changing. So 2 updates. Timmy's Takeout is very creative. He's not glued to his car type like Steph Pappas and Daisy Sue, who I've mentioned before. And I featured Daisy Sue as a featured channel on this channel before I realized she's bulimic and anorexic and kind of propagates that through her videos. Same exact style as my sister. And I was like, nope, but I'm not promoting that kind of conduct. And my sister, actually, my sister actually sold Daisy Sue her first ever handbag. My sister used to sell designer handbags. So they know each other, they're friends. And Daisy Sue even copied her hairstyle from my sister. Fun tidbit about that. I have not ever met Daisy Sue, nor do I aspire to. Now, I love my sister because she's my sister, not because of who she is, kind of thing. And that kind of applies to Steph Pappas. Lindsay lived with Steph Pappas for a while. Supposedly. Alright. She's another eating disorder, anorexia and bulimia kind of thing. Like, she'll eat 2 bites of something, say she finishes it off screen, be like, ew, look at all this cheese in this muffin. And then say she'll finish it, but give it to her dogs or throw it in the trash in reality. I've experienced too many people with eating disorders. The problem with people with eating disorders is each of those girls has a team of like 59 other people who help with the videos. Because when somebody's anorexic, I have, speaking from experience, trying to make so they don't die, you know, kind of thing, starve themselves to death. They don't have all their mental capabilities when they're on an anorexic binge, so to speak. And so the teams do the work for them when they aren't mentally there and like off camera to do the video, like editing and posting themselves. But they say they do, but they don't actually. It's the team. It's part of the crash of the thing. And they just kind of freeload. They copy a bunch of other people's ideas, or they do the same stuff every year at the same time of year, and they have people in front of them in line choose what they order, employees choose what they order, or they eat new restaurant items, which is kind of letting the restaurant decide what they eat. And at some point, like, it just gets really like, stop freeloading, start doing work yourself. And Timmy does. Even if it's just doing research of like, I remember this, or remembering Rachel Ray did something cool with the budget sometimes, so he does the budget inspired by Rachel Ray. He makes it new and fresh each time, whereas the other ones are kind of old and stale. Which I find kind of funny because they're younger. And I'm like, but that's kind of goes with the... Everybody I've known who have the anorexia bulimia duo are kind of quintessential freeloaders. And so I thought I should bring that up. Alright, they're friends with my sister. They're not friends with me. I haven't met them. That's a privilege I consider. I'm privileged that I have not met them. $50 out of 10. I love these. Hunted these. So I guess I should do, well, 60 out of 10 when I eat them regularly. 50 out of 10 now. So 280 calories. Second item. Same as yesterday. And what I really like about Timmy's Takeout, he goes out and eats in a restaurant. Right, it's always a red flag when people eat in the style and manner and with the same kind of monotone performance that Steph Pappas and Daisy Sue do. It's kind of always a red flag when they are so antisocial they won't eat in public. All right. Or if they do, it's all about controlling what other people eat. Be it admonishing certain types when they're eating or that kind of stuff. They're not for me. So I guess this is also my announcement. They're not featured channels, Steph Pappas and Daisy Sue on this channel. Daisy Sue anymore. I didn't feature Steph Pappas to begin with. I also don't subscribe to them, and I also don't watch their videos. So, anymore. I did watch a fair amount of them, though. Will people like that ever get cleaned up? I don't know. The people I know like that, and I'm bringing this up out of concern for their well-being, and people I know like that in real life tend to be impatient, not necessarily responsible drivers, definitely not responsible eaters, definitely not responsible exercisers. But one of those people overdosed on drugs and died, and another one of those people ran a red light with a motorcycle and died when they got slammed side on by a van. So, while they might not have lived a single clean day of their life, there are repercussions for not cleaning up. So I hope they get cleaned up. I hope they feel better. I hope they seek professional help. If anything that I've heard about them is true, it might be in their best interest, and especially if they do have a team of like 59 other people. I would hope the team doesn't hate them so much that they won't seek help for them either. At that point, it's as much the team members being the problem as the person themselves. So there's that. And Timmy goes to a bunch of different amusement parks. He goes to hotels. He does the new food stuff too, and he does the 24-hour stuff, but he gets creative with his stuff, which I find very cool. And that's very difficult. So I commend him on that. Now, for these Fage Greek yogurts, I find my video from yesterday, the one where I did the blueberry with the donut, it has one of the highest likes as a percentage of views of any of my food videos. And that tends to be the case for kind of like semi-healthy items or healthy items I feature on this channel, which I find kind of interesting. It doesn't mean they get the most views, but they do have support percentage-wise. So I'll give this a 24 out of 10. But what I was trying to say before I launched into that YouTube specific about percentage likes compared to views kind of thing. And a percentage view, like, okay, I'll finish that. So that's like, I could have 33% of the views. So if if you divide the number of likes by the number of views, a video might have like 30% or 33% of everybody who's viewed it, or the number of views have liked it, which is pretty good for me. Anyway, 33%. Some of my other health ones, that's yeah. I have big hits like that. That's the perk of where I'm at. The double digits percentage thing is not foreign. Okay, I've had that with videos before, and especially videos with a healthy item, or healthier items. So with these, my tastes fluctuate a lot on which type of fruit I like. So currently, based on yesterday and today, I like the blueberry more, but it changes. It does not stay static and the same. I've been eating these since approximately 2016, or not 2016, sorry, 2006, so over 17 years, or approximately 17 years, approximately. And my tastes fluctuate. It's kind of an interesting thing like that. Now these stay fixed. So happy mid-morning snack of Dublin shortbread cookies, Pepperidge Farm, and 2% Fage yogurt, this time with peach mix in. Happy Saturday, 7 October 2023, as of filming this in a Southern community, city of Shoreline, King County, Washington State, United States of America, Planet Earth, the original.